Okay. We'll be fine.
Well, mics are hot. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Welcome to Into the Geekdom. Here you go,
He's
Mike.
Devil in Waiting. I'm
Hello.
Chef Mike. We
And I'm
have
poor
Gaming
Lulu.
Devil back. And who do we have with us today, Dev?
We've got poor Lulu.
The person who bore Devil into this world.
I was unconscious.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. I was off my face on drugs, lethal ones, and I was unconscious.
No, you're part of the world we can believe it's not legal or not. It's fine.
I don't do that. Never done that. Not interested. Not even
Yeah.
smoke some dodgy cigarettes. Actually, no, that's a lie.
Dodgy cigarettes? What the
Hmm.
fuck is a dodgy cigarette?
Mary Jane's tobacco.
Oh. Well,
Cigarette lace.
Although I did once and I didn't like it and it didn't do anything for me, so I never did it again.
I do
I've
live
only
in the
ever
land.
drunk and smoked, but I don't smoke anymore.
I do live in the land of dodgy cigarettes, so
Well, you're all dodgy.
we are all kind of dodgy.
These
it's
youngsters today, because I'm ancient, apparently.
That's not what I meant by that. I just meant you've been a part of a lot of eras of gaming. That's why.
Mhm.
That's why I brought Space on too, because Space is he's been around for a long time too. So
Uh-huh. I'm
more
really
than
old.
really, I was trying not to say that you're old. Okay.
I'm 48.
Yes.
Yes, so that's like ancient to you guys. But you'll get there soon enough.
Sooner than other people here, and same with Dev, but still.
Mhm. It's not that bad.
No. So why do you go by Poor Lulu as your name?
It's from a. You can Google this. If you Google Harry Enfield, poor Lulu.
I thought it was just because you're supposed to feel sorry for you.
No, it's from. It's from an old TV like sketch show. It's hilarious.
Oh.
You should Google it. Honestly, it's hilarious. Just put poor Lulu. Um. Harry Enfield, poor Lulu, falls down the stairs.
You know what? I think my grandfather watched this show like years ago.
There's loads of them on YouTube.
He used to watch a lot of like British comedies though. He loved that
Yeah.
stuff. But that's
Not
where he's
anymore.
from, so he knows like he likes the British darker humor stuff too and all that.
Well, Americans and Canadians think we just watch what's his name, Benny Hill all the time. That's it.
No, you have stuff like Black's Books, which is a good one too, or like Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf
Like,
is excellent.
well, Red Dwarf is great.
Rudolph
Yeah.
is great.
I remember the first episode coming out and watching it.
Oh my God, there's one that I can't remember. My mom used to really like.
Blackadder.
Blackadder's good.
Mm.
It's, I think it's called Keeping Up Appearances. Is the one my mom knows.
Oh God, yeah. The woman
Yeah.
Hyacinth Bouquet. She
Hyacinth.
used to.
Yes.
That used to be what my nan was like.
Yes,
She
my
used
grandmother
to-
was like that too.
Yeah, she used to look out window out at curtains and time the neighbours going in and out and stuff like that.
And act like she's like super rich when she's like
Yeah.
maybe middle class at
Well, her
best.
surname's Bucket instead of Bouquet. Yes.
Yeah. It's Hyacinth Bouquet,
Yes, exactly.
not Bucket.
So have you found poor Lulu?
I did. I see it. I have to look. I have to like watch these clips later. Oh wow.
That's where it comes from, anyway.
Okay. See,
It
I'm-
started with I used to be Savage Cabbage, but that's another story.
Savage cabbage.
Yeah, but there's millions of them now. But I was the first. This is going back when the internet was brand new. About
Dial-up?
I got yeah, it was 1999. I got internet, and it was dial-up, and that's where I met Madam's dad.
Oh wow.
No. But yes, it was dial-up. It used to take you about 3 weeks to download a tune.
Yes.
And a funny story, when the original Transformers movie came out, like the original one, not the
Yeah,
cartoon
the
one,
80s
but the
one.
actual, yeah. Well, that came out, and somebody my brother knew took about 4 or 5 days to download it, and he was so excited that he downloaded it and he put it on it with a cartoon version. It took 4 days to download it. Hilarious.
Or like you download something and it ends up being like a porn of some sort, and you're like, how? And then you just wasted 3 days of your time. And you're like, this is not what I wanted at all.
Yeah, it was ridiculously slow. And this mad idiot brother upstairs, don't tell him I said that. They moan when it's like 30 meg or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't know they're born, these kids today.
I had to get, Mom, get off the phone. I'm on the internet with my friends.
Yeah. You couldn't use the phone at the same
No,
time either.
You couldn't.
If
It was
anybody
all
did phone,
landlines.
it cut you off, and it were a nightmare. And it was so expensive. It was like 1p a minute, but when you're on like for
Yeah.
10 hours, it gets a bit expensive.
Oh my god. Whereas now, like, all phone plans come with like free
Exactly.
international calling and shit. You're like, what? Where
Yep.
was this 10 years ago? Even like 10 years ago, where was that for a lot of people?
There were no smartphones. It were all
No.
house brick phones. I used to sell them.
The brick phones?
Yeah, I
Deb-
used to manage a mobile phone store.
Dev, did you used to have a brick phone? Because I don't think I ever
Nope.
did. My
Not
my
that
mom
old.
did, though. You're not that old? My mom, I think, had a brick phone.
Thanks, Dev.
I'm not that old. To be fair, our parents are older than you, so it's okay.
I was gonna say,
Oh God, I am pleased. There is other people older than me in the world.
Yeah.
my mom
My-
is at least 12 years older than you, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well.
my mom's like in her 50s and my dad's 60, so.
Okay. Well.
They try to be tech savvy, but my dad still doesn't know anything to do with it. My 11-year-old niece has to set it up for him.
Oh yeah,
is really
I
funny.
get Devil to do it for me now.
I get Devil to do it. That's fair.
Or a brother, 'cause I can't be bothered.
What was the first video game you remember playing? Cuz like you would have been there for like the very first ones that ever come out.
It was called Grandstand, but it was Pong basically.
Oh,
No
see.
Pong
Okay.
with the 2 lines and the ball. It goes. doop.
Hey,
Boring.
That was revolutionary for the time though.
Space Invaders. Well, yeah, Space Invaders as well. Defender.
Okay. Defender.
Oh
and then
God.
all the knockoffs that came from those that were all the
Frogger,
same game.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man were addicted to Pac-Man. But yes, it was Grandstand, which was Pong basically. The first MMO I ever played was Ultima Online. And your character was
Ultima
like
Online, wow.
that big. Are you googling that now?
No, I know Ultima. I just don't know Grandstand.
Well, it was called Grandstand in the UK because it was like tennis and football, but it was
Right.
exactly the same game. The only
Okay,
difference
yeah.
between it, there was the lines in the background were different for different courts, like a tennis court and a football field, or a soccer field, if you like.
And it came
That's
in
the
like,
only difference. And it used to
Oh.
burn your TV. You know, you used
Yeah,
to
I
get screen
can
burn
see it.
really bad. Our TV, my dad went
with the
apeshit.
with the thick ROM cartridges.
Yes,
Yes, I see it.
exactly. Yes. We never had an Atari, we weren't posh. We had a Sinclair ZX Spectrum
Wow.
with a whole 7 colours. Oh yeah.
The whole
Awful.
7 colors.
7. There was cyan, magenta, red, blue, green, the rest. And
I like
yeah,
how
7 colours. It was
I like how-
it was high tech.
2 were very specific, cyan and magenta.
Yeah.
Very specific.
They were posh ones. They weren't just like the normal red, green, blue, yellow. It was posh. It was good. It was good. It was very high tech. There were some great games on there that you can still play with an emulator or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner and all them.
You should try playing some of those on your streams and see how it goes.
Oh God, no.
Because then
There's
you.
some I wish they'd redo. There were one called School Days, and it was basically you were in school, and you had to escape. But every time the teacher saw you, he'd give you lines. And you had to solve all these puzzles, and then you had to escape, and we never managed to do it. Because you were only allowed to get 10,000 lines, and that were game over.
Ah.
And
and that was
you just caught us in end, and it was rubbish.
and that was back when, like, before like save files were a thing. So you start again.
Oh god, yeah,
You get caught and start again.
Yeah, and
Then-
with the Spectrum, you had to put a tape in a cassette.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know what they are? I might have got one somewhere. I could show you what they were.
Yes, I know what those are.
A cassette, right? So yeah, it was all on cassette. And you put it in the tape player, and that's how it'd load, and it'd make this stupid noise for about 20 minutes to load.
Oh my God.
And then yeah, and if it crashed, you had to do it all again.
And it sounded like a rocket ship taking off. Like.
No, you just got and it was all like a fax machine kind of noise. Do you know what they are? Do you want me to explain what a fax machine is?
No, I know what a
Right.
fax machine is.
Are you sure?
Yes. Dev and I are in our 30s. We know what fax machines are.
Alright, okay. Fair enough. So you're not that far behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not. That's why I was being careful not to be like, you're old.
I am, but I'm happy.
That's all that's important.
Exactly, it's what matters. And I've got
So you-
vodka.
So you said like one of the first ones you played online was Ultima?
Yeah. Ultima Online was
Did
the
you
first MMO I played.
Did you ever get like people try to play against you because you're a woman or anything like that?
Not really. No.
No,
'Cause we had
that's
friends.
surprising.
No. It was like the next one I played though was Guild Wars 1 really.
Hmm.
I think I've had a go at pretty much every MMO, but Guild Wars 1's the one that stuck out because we met friends on there that are still friends now, and we actually met.
Every main MMO.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like James, you know James and Jackie. We met James on Guild Wars. He was called Captain of the Axe, and we met him up here because he's only from Glasgow, so he's only like 20 minutes away, and Jackie lives just down the hill from us. So
Wow.
and they're lifelong friends, and we met quite a few people like that.
I guess back in the day too, you get like pinged to like more locally than you would be now too,
Yeah, but
and like
we were in Sheffield at that point, so
okay.
but obviously I'd met Xander, and Xander's from here, so it's quite good.
Yeah, I asked that because like I know a lot of people even today, especially if some people know that they're women, they get like abused, and like some of
No,
the
because I give as good as I get, to be honest, and
That's good. That's good.
I tend to get on, and Devil will back me up. I tend to get on better with guys than girls. Girls annoy me. They really do. They do, and she's exactly the same because they're sneaky, they're manipulative. I mean, some guys are as well, but the women tend to be a bit more. I don't know, like they get intimidated, especially if because I get on better with guys and guys get on better with me,
Hmm.
and women don't like that. You know, they don't. They like to be center of attention. A lot of women, not all women, because I've got some female friends and they're just like me.
Yeah.
But most of my mates are guys, so she
It's-
takes
it-
after me.
It is kind of true though, because like most of the guys I know and like the guys that Devils plays with, they're like when they're not being sneaky, they're like openly being chaotic.
Mm.
They're not being like Yeti and Dev are a good example of that. They're openly, that's how they play. They're not trying to sneak around. That's just how they play the game. You know what
Exactly.
they're doing.
Guys tend to be more in your face. You know, sort
Yeah.
of, what you see is what you get with a guy because they're not smart enough to be any other way.
A lot of them are
Did I
not.
say something
A,
wrong?
a lot of gamers in general are not, especially if it's certain
No.
younger generation.
Yeah, you know what you're getting, but I don't know. I've never been one to get on with women. Like the thought of going to a hen night. Do you know what that is? Bachelorette party.
Oh, okay.
The
yes.
thought of going to one of them puts shivers down my spine. I would
But you
rather
don't-
go to the bachelor party, and I have
Yeah.
actually been to a couple of bachelor parties actually.
Because they just have
So-
more fun with it.
Yeah, they're more like me. I'm more say I'm not a guy. I mean, I'm obviously I'm a woman, but I don't know. I've always gotten better with guys. I really have. They're just more. I don't know, more like me, just down to earth, and I tend to say what I think, which guys tend to do, and women don't like that. They can't take
they
it.
tell their friend in secret, and then
Yeah, and it's like that backstabbing, manipulative. wah, you know, and I'm offended at everything. Go away, Snowflake.
I
Can't
like how
stand her.
Devil's like totally agreeing with you too.
She's exactly the same as me.
Yeah, I could tell you guys are basically twins.
Thanks.
It's more beneficial for you than it is to her.
Yes, but it's good. It's good, but no, definitely get on better with guys.
Okay,
Without a
well,
doubt.
it's good because like yeah, that is usually a bias we get because even when we had like Emma on, people get like little peepee about it because like she's better than them, a lot of them,
Oh, they don't like that.
and they don't like that, and they just hear this young girl like kicking their ass, and they don't like that. So I know a lot of people that deal with that,
That
but
is
she
really
also
good
dishes it right
video
back at him and
shows.
like chirps them and stuff, and it's really good.
Hmm.
I think you just gotta like
Yeah.
you just gotta learn how to deal with it and just like play the way they play it. And
End
just,
of
like,
the day, it's let's face it, it's all games, isn't it? Games are meant to be fun. If they become like something that gets you annoyed or you get pissed off playing it or
mhm.
whatever, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
Don't play it.
yeah,
It's meant to be fun. The real world's a shit place right now for pretty much everybody on the planet,
hmm
and it's like leave the real world behind for a bit and have some fun. And if the game ends up like the real world, it's what's the point? You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just it's life's too short. It
It's
really
supposed
is.
to be the idea of the whole virtual world is supposed to be your escape from reality anyway.
Exactly. And if it gets you stressed and upset as
Don't
like
play
you have a
it ever
shitty
again.
job, what's the point? It's like,
Yeah.
fuck that. Have
That's
some
why
fun.
that's why like on our group games I stopped playing certain games because like no I don't have fun. I get stressed playing them with you guys.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Because
Go and
So I
play
don't play
something
them.
else.
Like
Go
Among
and
Us, I
play
got
something
too stressful.
stupid. Oh no, that did my head in.
It got
Got
too
me out.
stressful.
It's like
I was
things
like,
like
no.
WoW. I used to play WoW religiously, and that got like toxic. And
Yeah,
I've never played it since. I thought,
a lot of those
some
communities
12-year-old saying, "Oh, you're not very good. You're not good enough. You haven't got the best gear. Oh, you've not got good gear enough. Fuck off." And I never
Yeah.
played it since. I'm just not interested in that. It's like,
Yeah, I hate it.
play something else.
It's why I've only like casually touched Rust here and then. If I do, it's like solos because like I don't want to be involved in like the toxic behavior around it.
Yeah.
That's why I
it
stopped
just
doing online
seems
gaming because I used to be
bizarre
pretty
me.
good. I used to be a
It's like-
COD player in high school, and then I stopped playing it because it started getting more ridiculously toxic and ridiculously like convoluted.
What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point? You might as well, I don't know, watch a movie or something and have some fun.
Go relax. Go get
Exactly.
laid in some of the cases. Like.
Exactly. Just have some fun. It's not worth it. But it's like these people, like, and your dad. Your dad were nearly one of these people, so I told him off. You know, like on Second Life, he likes playing Second Life, but he was going on there, getting married, then having virtual children. I'm like, what are you doing?
You already
It's
have
a
real
fantasy
children.
world. Why would you go on a fantasy world, get married and have kids and get a mortgage? What's the point?
That's true. Why would you experience it again?
Exactly.
Why would you
Your
wanna-
fantasy is to get tied down to some woman, have kids, and you're living your fantasy. Good job.
I mean, that's gonna be a compliment to you though, because he's living his fantasy already. So there you go.
He's not anymore. He's a filthy animal on there. We'll not go any further. We'll not go any further because I don't want to embarrass her.
I already know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I do
Oh,
that in
wow.
games too, where it's like I don't want to like be married and shit in the game. I'm just gonna go be a flirt and be a
Yeah.
hoe. I'm gonna be a hoe around town. I don't give a shit. Like,
I do
if-
sometimes have male characters now though, because you get a bit fed up of guys like I don't know. They
Like
think
Sorcerer
you're
Milk.
poor. Yeah, Sorcerer Milk. He's a guy, but you get guy if you're a female, and you make it obvious that you're a female by flirting
Right.
with guys. You get all the guys going. Do you want me to give you a hand? No, I'm no snowflake. I can help myself. You know what I mean?
I knew of a guy that actually he did play Ultima Online, but he would go in as a woman because guys would just give him gold and random shit, and he would never say that he was a guy
Hydrate, bitch.
because he knew that the S's would be out there like doing that stuff.
Just stupid.
It's so dumb.
It is.
So from when you first started playing till now, what do you think is like the biggest improvement to video
Gwen
gaming
just redeemed
industry?
a hydrate.
Oh, hydrate. Okay.
Oh,
That's
more
why I brought
vodka.
the
Okay.
That's why I brought the camera photos. So.
Oh, you're being good. Does it got vodka in it?
No,
Fail,
that has
fail.
vodka in it.
Okay, you'll have some of that as well. Okay. Right, what was the question? My memory's
So, yeah.
really bad.
So what do you think over the years was like the best improvement that you've seen in the video game industry?
Graphics.
Yeah.
The
I was just-
gameplay is worse. It's like, let me explain. Like, I was a Mega Drive fan and then PlayStation 1 fan before they could sort of connect to internet. So when you got a game that was complete and it worked. Because there was no
Yes.
way you could get online and download bug fixes and that. It had to work.
It's
Now
true.
developers are lazy now. They don't send out games that are complete. They send out a game that's maybe half complete and they'll patch it for the next 12 months minimum. That you couldn't get that, and the gameplay to me was a lot better back then as well. But the graphics weren't. But
I would say graphics
On
and
certain
probably maybe
games.
storylines too, like stories, because you can put more in depth in storylines nowadays than you
Yeah.
could before. But yeah,
Yeah.
in terms of like releasing the game, it's ridiculous what they do now. It's
exactly. And it's a shame. And it's laziness to me. It's like they want to grab the money quickly.
and it's not
Yeah.
like the indie guys doing it; it's the AAA billion-dollar companies doing it.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what makes it more insane, because like you guys have the time to just do it.
But yeah, it was definitely graphics, I would say. But they're still getting better and better anyway. But
Oh yeah.
like, but it annoys me. Like now, you get games, and I hate to annoy anybody who loves Minecraft, but I can't stand it. And it's not because I love building and stuff like that. It's the graphics just put me off. It's like I dealt with these graphics
Yeah.
20 years ago. I don't want to see
That's-
them now.
That's
wanna see
exactly how I feel
something good.
too.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. Even
You
though I'd
grew up
probably
with the
enjoy the
blocky-
game. Yeah, 80s, Pac-Man and Space Invaders, and it were high tech. But it's like
and
I
that
want
came out,
new stuff. I don't want old blocky stuff.
and I think that came out in like 2011. So like,
Exactly.
so it's
Exactly.
like 30 years later, you guys are still doing this, really? Like,
And like and then you
and
see
it being
all
like
these
one of the biggest
and
games in the industry.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the graphics. The graphics put me off. You show me a game and say, "Oh, this game is brilliant," and I look at it and it's like 80s graphics. I'll go, forget it. I'm not interested. It instantly puts me off, and that's bad. I shouldn't do, but it does.
Like if you're gonna do an old school style of artwork in terms of your games, you gotta do like a Stardew or like a Littlewood, where like it's still kind of 8-bit, but like you could tell it's not an old 8-bit design.
Yeah, it still put me off there.
Yeah, but at least like they focus more on like the other little details of like the character work to make up for it.
Mm,
Because they come mostly from indie developers, a lot of those.
yeah.
But like I never got Minecraft at all either, because like I don't understand. I can't tell the difference between one block to another in that one. I have no idea.
It all looks
Couldn't
the same
tell
to
you.
me.
They all look
All
the
the
same with
same.
different shades. I have no fucking clue.
They do. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I have tried. I really tried.
It's just like I say, I like building stuff, so I'd probably enjoy it, but it's the blocks, can't be bothered. And they go, oh, look at my person, it looks great, and I'm like, it's like 8 dots put together. What? It's like it's not that good.
It's like 8
And then I
dots.
go, look at mine, and it's just, well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's like 8 dots. What do you think, Deb, with Minecraft?
I bet. Does you like Minecraft, Deb?
I
know
actually
if he
don't
does or
mind. I don't mind Minecraft. Like
Sorry.
if I have people to play with.
That's the thing too, is finding people to play
Mm.
with. Because like I feel like it's more fun if you don't play by yourself, because you could just dick around.
I'd have to be drunk.
I'd have to be drunk. So you're telling me you're gonna play with Devil drunk online together, and
I might do if I ever get enough vodka without
Well-
anybody drinking it. It takes a lot to get me drunk, so
so you
probably
guys,
not.
so you're saying the Devil's gotta stop drinking your shit?
It's easy enough
No.
to get dad drunk with you.
Oh, you get your dad drunk, you give him like a bottle of wine and he's whoa, well away. That's it. Singing or passing out, usually.
So the women in your family are better drinkers, is what you're saying?
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like Devil get pretty like out there, well on stream even too, and it's pretty funny. Because after a while she just giggles at everything, and it's like, fuck this, I don't even care anymore. Like the tabletop game with the eldest bro.
Well, that was a drinking game.
Yeah,
So-
and it was actually kind of funny to watch because like after a while you and eldest bro were like not even knowing what's going on anymore. We're done. Like it's just.
Yeah. I've never really seen her that drunk. I've seen a brother that drunk at his 18th. He
That's
was
fun.
hammered. And he got home, and we'd only just moved in this house, and everything was brand new carpets, brand new, everything redecorated, everything was brand new. And he went upstairs, went to bed, got in bed, fell ill, came out, rope hallway, all on top of stairs on my new carpets.
Oh.
And I was in the house.
Oh. Gross.
Yeah, we didn't know he was that drunk. I know it wasn't good.
I can't remember the last time I was that drunk. I was probably in college, honestly. Like over 10 years ago now.
I try not to get that. It's all right when you're like 18, your hangovers last for like an hour and a half. But when you're
Yeah.
my age, your hangovers last for about 3 or 4 days.
When you get
So
past
it's just not
25.
worth it.
After
Yeah,
20
that's it. Your metabolism's at it. You just.
If I ever did that, it'd be like 3 or 4 day recovery. I wouldn't be able to go to work. Like it's just,
Yep.
like, it's just that's it. I had to plan for the whole weekend to not be available.
Yeah, exactly. No, I wouldn't. I don't drink like that now.
What would you say is like your favorite game you've ever played?
I don't know really. Guild Wars 1 probably.
Okay.
I love that game. I still love that game, but it is kind of dated now, and there's nobody on the servers. And you can't. Weirdly, you can't jump and you can't fall off things. You
What?
Can't swim in it. I know it's bizarre. And playing it now is
Something
just
good.
weird, but you can't. But it was such a good game. It really
The
was
only
good.
thing
Yeah.
I didn't like about Guild Wars 1 is I couldn't jump.
Yeah, it was weird. You can't jump on it. It's just bizarre.
That would actually bother me too, because it's like such an old mechanic. Is jumping now.
Yeah, I know. And I played Guild Wars 2 and it was okay, but it wasn't as good. The gameplay, they took a lot out of Guild Wars 1 and didn't re-put it in Guild Wars 2, and it kind of ruined it in a way. For me anyway. So, but that's
Guild
one
Wars,
of them.
okay.
I loved the original Tomb Raiders as well.
Oh yeah, those are
And
good.
I thought, and this is weird, so we're just on about graphics. When I first got that game, I thought, oh my god, the graphics are amazing. And I actually got it on Steam, because you can get them all old ones on Steam. And I got it on Steam and I put it on. I'm like, what the fuck?
with
It was like Minecraft
with triangle
with
tits.
Yeah, pointed boobs, and I'm like, what? So it wasn't as good. I was expecting much more.
And it's funny because like it's modeled after someone who's like a beautiful person in real life.
Exactly, but no. But when it came out, it was amazing graphics. So
Yeah,
it just
exactly.
shows you,
How far
it
you
was
come
same
with
with
that?
Resident Evil. Resident Evil, the original at Resident Evil was the same. Got
Mm.
that, and it. Oh my god, look at these graphics! It's just brilliant. And then you look back at it now, and it's like, right.
The big beefy block hands with a gun.
Exactly. It's just shit.
My dad used to scare me with like the original one when I was a kid. I probably should not have watched him play it because all the jump scares used to get to
Yes.
me.
There was one game that I made Devil jump. She won't remember it. She was only just walking. Like one of them, them emails you get where it's just a car driving along a road, and then suddenly this monster comes on your screen to make you jump.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was looking at an email and she was stood behind me. I didn't realise she stood looking at my screen while I'm on it, and this thing jumped on the screen. She would have only been about 1.5, and she just stood there, and I looked at her 'cause I heard this like, "Oh." I turned around and she just looked at me and went, "Oh." She started screaming. It was hilarious.
Oh, I don't like horror movies.
I know. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Don't like him. It's my
Wow.
fault.
We're
You
see,
like
we're
horror
learning things
movies,
about Devil
Mitch.
today.
I know. I didn't used to like horror movies now, and I think now they're hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Watch
because
them
like
all
all of them are
time.
just cheesy crap now.
Exactly. The movie
All
that
the
scared
new
me the
ones are
most was
shitty.
Blair Witch, the original. Because I thought it was real. I didn't realize it was just made up. I thought it was real, so it really scared me. And then at the end, I saw the credits go up, and I'm like, you idiot. Because it's not real. Stupid.
Or like a
Yeah.
recent example is like Paranormal Activity, where they try to make it like, oh, it's a real event, but then they have an alternate ending. I'm like, if it's based on a real life scenario,
Exactly.
why would there be 2 or 3 different exits to this? Like I don't.
I watched the piss take of that the other day. It was a haunted house with one of the Whalen brothers in it. Or the Wayans brothers,
Oh yes, that one's really funny. Where he's like
yeah.
banging the stuffed animals.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It was so funny. I'll have to watch the second one.
It's so good.
And he's good. I'm hogging the conversation.
No, it's okay.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
We bring
Because you
we,
don't want to speak.
we bring people on for this, and meanwhile Dev and Devil don't talk anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, that's okay. Well, no. She talks sometimes. I've seen her do it on occasion. You're gonna have to though, because I need to go pee, so you're gonna have to speak.
All right.
So I'll be right back, because I'm old, you see, I have to go to the toilet every 20 seconds. So I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
How's it going?
Dev, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Dev's,
Dev's just here.
Been about to sleep. half the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Your character looks like it fell asleep in his chair. We're lulling Dev to sleep with the conversation.
More or less, yeah.
Wow. Are we just that boring today, Dev?
Sorry?
Are we that boring?
I don't know, are you?
Understandable.
Understandable. And
New
So-
follower?
they
Mr.
follow.
Mick?
Ooh, you got
I
a
think.
follower.
I think I know.
Do you know them?
Possibly. I haven't even put it on my Discord that I'm
Well,
on.
they thank you for coming into chat. You know, he's just relaxing. Dev's just chilling. Dev's just chilling. Devil's just chilling too. It's fine. She hasn't said too many embarrassing things about you yet. It's fine.
I don't care.
But yeah, no, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it.
I'm just re-exporting a video because apparently it corrupted after a certain point.
So like, are you doing more editing stuff now?
Yes, I am editing for Noodler Jr.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do you do any stuff for like Corey or anything like that, or does Corey do all that?
Corey does all his own.
Oh, okay. Because I saw some of his stuff today. It's actually really funny too.
I'm actually in that video. Like the video he posted today, but I don't talk and you see my character for 1 second.
Oh, okay.
He cut out every single bit that I was in, besides that one frame.
Wow. You gotta confront him on that.
No, I don't care.
The best is like when he is doing the gang beast and he's like, his friend holds him up and just knocks him out.
Yeah.
It's like, never trust your friends. That's a good one. I like that one. Is that the one today? Were you in the? I didn't even know you were in that
I
one.
will show you. I
That's how
will
much you
find
don't
the
talk,
frame.
Devil.
No, he cut out all the other bits.
Hi.
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 Welcome back.
Thank you.
Uh,
You're talking about me.
no.
No.
And why not?
You want us to talk about you more? We can't have
I'm
more
not.
questions.
No, you're fine.
What?
Send me
So,
a screenshot.
so what got you into streaming? Was it Devil that got you streaming?
Probably. I've had my Twitch account for ages. And I just thought, I'm always like chatting to myself when I play games and shouting at people. I thought, well, might as well just stick it on camera. And I
Yeah,
don't
that
actually like
is
using
true.
my camera, and I don't actually like. Believe it or not, in real, I'm kind of shy,
Okay.
and it takes a while for me to come out. So I'm trying to like get out of that. Just like I say, I don't really like putting my camera on, but I'm trying to get out of that and be more talkative to people, strangers as well.
Yeah, because like believe it or not, I'm kind of the same way too. It's like I don't like outside of the internet world, I don't really talk much in person to people
No, me either.
unless I know you, because like it's just that I'm not super comfortable doing it all the time, which is ironic considering. But
While he's
Hmm.
polishing his axes, sharp.
yeah, well that's Yeti. I don't
That's
do
Yeti.
that.
What do you got? A gun? Big
No.
knife? Oh, okay.
Whatever. I'm not American. I don't have a
It's a lot
gun.
harder to get it.
I can't just get a gun here. I can't just walk into my local
okay.
Walmart and get one. I have to like order it and then get like a certificate and shit. Like it's an actual process here.
Same here. You need to get like for a shotgun. You need to get a license and be checked and all sorts of stuff. It's just
Yeah.
I'm sure I believe you can still get a musket here though. Without a license.
Well, you know,
Maybe.
that's modern arms in the UK. So.
You can
Yes, we've
shoot
got a
a-
very old country.
You can shoot a Scotsman with a crossbow on a Sunday in York.
Yep.
What is that like a specific law?
Mm. Yeah.
What?
We got some stupid laws here.
Yeah, I think a lot of ours must have come from that neck of the woods too, because we have like ones in Toronto where it's like you can't drag a dead horse through the streets on a Sunday. It's like,
There was
when
one
have we
I
ever
read.
done that?
It was, I
Someone
think it
must
was
have.
in America or it was Florida or somewhere like that.
Of course,
And the
Florida.
law was, it was something like, you are not allowed to have sex with a dead fish.
You shouldn't anyway.
So does that mean if
Disgusting.
it's a live fish, it's fine,
Yeah.
or what?
Deb, is it okay
so you know,
in your state?
somebody has done that for them to get a law to stop them doing it.
That's true.
Men.
But would the law stop them doing it?
Yeah, what? Like, who catches
Yeah.
that? Like, do the police keep an eye out for that on
As
like the
long as
piers?
they do it in their own home, it's fine.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Dead fish.
Deb, does your state have any like weird laws like that?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the law.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
randomly look up.
You don't randomly. Do you ever get caught for like randomly breaking a random law, Dev?
You can Google it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure we
yeah.
could.
Weird laws. Yes.
With Florida, you
Especially in
can.
America. Yeah.
There's like
There's a
literally a
lot
whole
of,
website dedicated to like your birthday in Florida, man, and something always comes up.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of crazy how Florida is.
America's crazy. Never been. Never been. But I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Canada. For sure. I'd love to go to Canada.
Just go with Devil then. Yeah, that way she's got protection.
You paying for ticket?
I'm not paying
have
for
to.
tickets, no.
Well then.
I'd have
Blown
to pay
it.
for the ticket.
Yeah.
Devil, you're saving up for 2 tickets
But then
now.
then your dad would say, I'm going
Right now
as
I'm
well.
saving for March.
Yeah.
You save up all the tickets. Get the entire family here.
Daniel won't want to come.
No, God no. You can't drag him outside. He sets on fire. Says he's like a vampire.
All right, we'll have to send you to BC then, where it's like pretty much the same climate as you guys.
He says he doesn't like
I
going
know
outside
people
because
in BC, so
well,
There you go.
he doesn't like Daniel, her brother. He doesn't like going outside because he says the graphics aren't very good.
What?
Exactly.
Does he think where he lives is like the Minecraft universe?
I don't know. He lives in his own little dream world.
well, we say
He's
that
just-
he plays Minecraft more than anything else, really.
Well, does he? I don't know what he plays. I don't know. I know he's up. I know he's up till all hours, and I have
Streams
to
as well.
bang on walls saying "shut up." And
Well,
Really loud.
he sings as well, and he's like, "Shut up, Daniel! It's 4 o'clock in fucking morning."
Yuri, you can't just get your own passport where you are. Like, is there like a process?
No, he has something that's preventing him from getting a
Ah.
passport right now.
Oh.
Otherwise, they'd be here.
It's complicated. Okay. Oh, I don't want to know that. It might be similar to an Atlas situation.
Axe murderer.
No, Yuri's not an axe murderer.
How do you know?
Actually, I don't know that. I don't even know his real name.
Ah, oh, you
I-
don't know.
I don't know Dev's real name either. Dev could be a murderer.
You could.
Dev, are you
I
a
don't
murderer?
think so. He's too sweet. He's lovely.
As he stirs.
He's a deadpan stare at this character.
Is he frozen?
Yeah.
No.
No.
might be from-
Move.
No.
See? He
Okay.
moved.
He moved. He's there.
He's just staring at me though. It's kind of creepy that. It's like,
Honestly, most of the people,
okay.
most of the people online, I don't know their names anyway. I know Devils, and obviously I know Yetis because I live 20 minutes from Yeti.
To be fair,
You know mine.
Well, yeah, because I can find you through hers.
Also,
Well, my
her
name, poor Lulu. It's Lou,
It's true.
Louise. But only
It's
my mother
true.
used to call me Louise when I were in trouble. So it's Lulu. Even a brother calls me Lulu. He pats me on the head and goes, "Hi, Lulu."
He does.
So
yeah.
so
He does
degrading.
it all- I know. And I just slap
If,
him.
if
Shut up.
if I ever did that, my mom would slap me.
I call him Daniel. Daniel-san. Wax on, wax off.
I can't just go up to her and go, "Oh, hi, Wendy." Like, no, like I'll get slapped. I can't just do that.
He does it all the time.
Or if I do it to my dad, he'll definitely punch me. Like, it's just, what are you doing? Don't ever touch me like that again.
One thing we used to have to stop them both doing was every time me or a dad swore, they used to tell us off for it. Language,
Language.
language,
That's
language.
ironic.
It's like,
That-
and I
that's
just
very-
say, right, that's enough
No.
now.
That's very ironic for
The
Devil to
only-
do that.
It's ironic, but because my dad did not like me swearing until
Oh, so you did troll him back. Okay.
It got so annoying. It really did. So
like
annoying.
this is the first probably year he's stopped telling me to stop swearing.
Yeah.
Yuri tells you to stop swearing?
No,
My dad
yeah.
told-
Oh, year. Okay.
One
Oh, okay.
year.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why would Yuri do that and just allow me to do it? No problem.
He would stop me swearing.
Oh, my mum would give me the stare. I haven't really got a stare.
Oh.
I've never had
No, you
to.
don't.
to
I
be
had a friend, one of my friends I grew up with. She's Latina, and like if she ever swore even any of the languages that she knows, she would get the flip flop. The fucking flip flop. And I've actually seen it, and I tried so hard not to laugh. But as the white kid, I was like, this is awkward. Like,
No, I've never had to. Never had to with these two.
you never had to beat
Never.
Devil's ass for anything.
No, no, no. I've always tried to be cool mom. So
To be fair, it's the only reason
I have
people
showered a
get-
few times, but go
Yeah.
on.
Usually people get shit for like being the rebel, but the thing is, it's hard to rebel against parents that always accept everything.
It's like she wanted to paint a room black, and her dad didn't let her. And I just turned around and went, "Why?" Because
Yeah,
I
so
know
now
for
my
a
room-
fact when he was a youngster, he wanted to paint his room black, and I did, and I wasn't
Oh.
allowed, and her dad wasn't allowed. And I'm like, "But you're stopping her doing it." It's like, what does it matter? You know?
It's
So are
too
you the
dark.
ultimate authority in the house then?
Well, Xander wears the trousers, but I tell him which pair to wear. Let's put it that way. I always tend to be the reasonable one. He's like the grumpy, you do as I tell you. Like, it's stupid little things like how he asks people to do stuff. Like I would say to Devil, "Do me dishes, will you please?" Or
Mhm.
"Can you do this for me, please?" And I'd try and ask her in a nice way, but he will just go, "Do dishes," and she instantly goes, "Fuck off." You know what I mean? Whereas she doesn't with me. So I don't know. He tries to be. He's mellowing out a bit, but he can still be a bit of a grumpy twat sometimes.
What if both your parents are grumpy? Which is my case.
Don't happen.
I, man,
We've always
thing-
got on well. Both
You know
of them,
what?
they've always gone on well.
It's a good thing when I was in high school they were not. Well, my parents also when I was younger were home a lot either because they worked like in hydro, which is already like a daytime job full time, and they're both doing it. So
Yeah.
they relied on they gave us too much leeway sometimes because they weren't home to watch us. So
No, because I gave up my job because I hated it. And now I earn next to nothing. But I'm happier because I never saw them.
Mhm.
You know, because they
Fair,
were
we
still
weren't
quite
close
young.
until
and they
you
were-
gave up your job.
Yeah, exactly. Because I used to work, because Xander worked continental shifts, so he was like 4 on and 4 off. So I used to work the days he wasn't, and I used to like 10, 12-hour shift. And I'd never see us all together, and it was really getting me down, and it was a job I hated. I worked in complaints for British Telecom, which is a massive company here.
Mhm.
And I hated it, and it was getting me down. And my nan passed away years ago, and she left me some money. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm giving work up, and I did, and I've never looked back. I earned like I got a lot of money for my job. Would have been really well off now, but now I make next to nothing. But I'm happier for it, and I've seen the kids grow up as well, and I see Xander every day, and I'm at home all the time, so I'm always here for them. So
So what is it that you
there
do
you
now
go.
then?
I am a graphic artist, I suppose you'd say. Freelance work for myself.
Okay.
You guys won't know it 'cause it's an old site, but it's Otherverse. It's
Okay.
it's like Second Life. You know what Second Life is? It's like Second Life, but way crapper. It's older. It's not old. It's
Okay.
about the same age, but they've used shitty software, and I basically build virtual houses on there and create textures and graphics and stuff like that. I build virtual houses to sell to silly Americans that'll spend money on anything. I'm only kidding. But I do, and
Okay.
I'll sell a few, but I don't make much in it at all now. I used to make about $2,000 a month,
Hmm.
but now it's about maybe 300 if I'm lucky.
It's still
If
kind of
I'm
interesting though.
Yeah, I get to stay at home all the time and pretend I'm working hard.
That's
When I'm
also
like
true.
doing an hour and then I can't be bothered. Let's play a game.
And that's where like the streaming comes in, where you just pass more time that way.
Exactly. But I hadn't streamed like for about 6 weeks, so I've just been so ill. So
Yeah.
last night was the first night I've actually slept through without waking up since before New Year.
So do you have plans this year for your streaming, or just in general?
Well, I've been waiting for Hogwarts Legacy, and I really hope it's going to be good. I'd be so disappointed if it's shit. That comes out on Tuesday, so I'll be streaming that. Yeah. So, but I don't know really. Whatever. I was going through a sort of horror game fix because what's his name? Shadow likes to make me jump on Dixper. He finds it hilarious. But I don't know really. I usually go by themes, horror games, or it certainly won't be Minecraft. Let's put it that way.
Oh, you should.
Retro games, no.
Minecraft is a retro game now. It's 2023.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but
No.
Minecraft's still as popular as practically when it came out.
I did play Fortnite for a couple of days. First game
Fortnite?
I ever
Oh,
played. Yeah, the
boy.
first time I ever played it, because I'm actually quite a good shot. The first time I played it, it was the Royale, is it, where you're like 100 to 1?
Hmm.
And I won that first time I ever played it. Came first on next one I played, and then about second or third on next one I played, and I've never played it since.
That's like the reason why Yeti brings me and Nebby into games too. It's because they know that we can shoot better than he can, because he does not have the focus to do it. Because like I'm naturally a pretty good shot, but I can't do some of the other stuff that he does. Like I'm not really good at the building aspects, but I'm a really good shot in pretty much any game.
I think it's because I've got good mouse work because when I'm working and I'm doing graphics and stuff, it's like precision mouse work. So it's made me a really good shot. Anything like that, I'm quick as well. So
Hey, thank you for coming in, Dr. Dusty. And yeah, that's true too.
hello.
Like all the reviews from Hogwarts Legacy is mostly weighed down by the J.K. Rowling stuff. So if the game sucks on top of the J.K. Rowling stuff, it would just be probably a nail in that coffin at this point for the entire
Exactly.
series.
Yeah.
And that would be a shame because despite her politics,
Hello, sweetie.
it's still an incredible story that she's created.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
but it looks kind of like I want to be hopeful too, but like at the same time, it's like I don't know how it's gonna go because now it's been fraught with like interference from the higher ups. So
Yeah. We shall see. I've had it on pre-order since you could pre-order it. The only thing that's annoying me is though, PlayStation people get it earlier than me. How dare they? They get it at midnight.
fucking Sony people.
So I'll be stealing the PlayStation. Really night.
Is there any other games that are coming out this year that you're looking forward to?
Forest, the next second one, Sons of the Forest. Yeah,
Oh,
that one.
okay.
I love that. I like survival games, as long as I'm playing with somebody. My Alexa's off its head.
I do normally have black ears. I just because I'm in a different room, I have the pink ones. When I do PlayStation, my PlayStation setup is usually the pink ones, and the black ones are my regular setup.
You know, they're his favorites.
Definitely.
These are technically my niece's headphones. I'm just too lazy to go get mine.
Yeah.
I got identical pair. I got like 2 different colors.
Well, they suit you. They look lovely.
Well, thank you. I took the ears off once, and Lux got mad. She's like, "No, they keep the ears on." I'm like, all right.
That's something I should have done. I should put on the horns.
Your horns?
Oh yeah, you've not worn them for ages.
You have
They stick to
horns?
my hair. Yeah, I have horns. Someone
We
borrowed
are
me.
twinning.
Twinning.
Twining.
Oh, are we okay?
Twinning.
Twinning, yeah.
They stick
Oh,
on-
because she's got pink
they
ears
strapped
as
them.
well.
Yeah.
Dusty.
Oh, that's
Dusty's
cool.
my friend. Yeah, they're keeping me up late. Tell them. I'm an old person, should be in bed by now. You know, somebody accused Dusty of being my daughter. Yeah, see? See? She's older than me. She's like 10 years older than me. Shut up, Grandma.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah, that's
right.
true. My mom's a grandmother at that age. Just saying.
Is this
Yes.
Twilight?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
Yeah.
maybe
that makes sense now.
She's
You
my New World partner, and she's going to be my Hogwarts partner, even though it's not an MMO, but we'll be talking.
Payday 3 comes out this year too. Okay.
Payday 3? Never played that.
I don't think I've ever played them either, but I know people that love that game. Like, they love that one.
I have Payday 2. I play it
My
with
son is
people,
30 and
that's
has
the only
no
reason
kids.
I'll play it.
Me too, Dusty. I'm 32 and I have not given my mom the blessing of more grandchildren yet. So,
Are you going to?
you know, you have to have a willing participant. You know, that's kind of how that works.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to be a grandma.
Well, considering your son is
My
a
son doesn't
boyfriend.
leave the house, exactly.
no,
Neither does
son
your
has a
daughter, really.
boyfriend, and I don't want them.
But then again, I said I never wanted them, and then Daniel showed
That's
up.
true. My sister never wanted a kid, and at 18, you know, it just kind of happened. So
These things happen.
sometimes they happen.
I thought your brother was indigestion.
That's true.
I thought your brother was indigestion. Oh my god, that's good.
You're looking tonight for something to play for free. I don't know any free games.
Many.
So because
Oh,
it
'cause
is
there's two.
because it is over an hour now, we could do like a couple of quick bonus questions, I guess, to end it out.
Oh, go on then. I'm only kidding. I don't need to go to sleep or anything.
No, it's
Yeah.
I've caffeine. I'm fine.
we're already at like an hour point, so by the time we get through this, between you and me, we'll probably kill an extra 20 minutes anyway.
Okay.
Star Trek or Star Wars, if you had to pick.
That's tough.
I
What,
know.
Games or movies? Games or movies?
Either or. Whatever
Star
you
Wars
prefer.
movies, Star Trek game.
Oh, yeah. Star Trek games are good. Like the RPG one's really good.
Exactly.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. Now I think I already know the answer to this based on your Hogwarts Legacy answer. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Oh, Harry Potter all the way. Lord of the Rings was just, it wasn't for me.
So you're not like a big
Probably
fantasy
upset
person.
a load of people now by saying that. No, well, it were alright, but it was like so long-winded.
That's the
They
thing.
overdid some stuff and didn't do enough on other stuff. It just kind of irritated me. I prefer the books.
Tolkien is a bit long-winded, and then Peter Jackson was trying to stay in that line, but Tolkien was a bit of a long-winded guy. So,
Exactly.
but he still created something great for the time. So
Like that is it in Lord of the Rings? Can't remember which one it's in, but there's like two mountains come to life and they start like fighting. Can't remember now.
is that Lord of the Rings?
Is it Oh, it might be
They have
the
a bunch
Hobbit.
of trees.
No, it was the rocks on the
Oh,
mountain.
you know what? It may have been like the Hobbit. Yeah, it's the Hobbit.
I
It's
think
the
it was the
giant.
Hobbit.
It's the
Well, in the
trolls.
book, yeah, in the book that was like one line, and in
Yes.
the movie it was like 10 minutes. God, you know what I mean? It was just nah, not for me. I prefer Harry Potter all the way.
So books or movies? What do you prefer?
Books probably. Nothing's as good as my imagination. Uh,
I agree with that too. I love books
yeah.
more than movies usually. Like I
Although
tend
Ready
to
Player One was excellent.
both.
Although
Yeah,
it was
both
nothing
both are
like
great.
nothing
Both are
like
great.
yeah, nothing like the books though.
No, but they're both good. They both hold up really well. I find. I did like Ready
Agree.
Player One because I think the movie is more like what would happen in real life
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's scary close to what we would actually do to ourselves.
yeah. Oh god, yeah. It
Very
is.
much so.
Most people live in virtual world now anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, this whole group right here pretty much lives in a virtual world. We the host of this channel is a virtual person.
Exactly. No, I think he actually looks like that in real. We're gonna see him one day. He'll put his camera on and he'll have horns and blue hair and bunny ears and wings.
Deb, you should do that. Just make yourself look like more like your character in real life.
Yeah. I think he already
No.
looks like that.
No, that's good.
Aww.
You don't want to be, you don't want to have blue hair and little horns and stuff
Face-
and wings.
First of all, antlers. I'm a jackalope.
Right, antlers. Sorry.
But
You prove you're real.
Can you prove you're real? Yeah, no one really knows if you're real or not. He could be an AI designed by other people.
Oh, Dusty, your hair is purple.
to people that matter, I'm real. To people that
Wow.
don't, I'm not.
Damn, Dev. You're very morose today.
That's harsh, isn't it? God.
I get what he's saying though. He's like he likes his anonymity a little bit, so which is fair.
Yes, I
Because
understand that.
Because we don't know his name, and I never bothered asking because it's not important to me. You know, I only know I only know Devils because she has Yeti on Facebook. Otherwise, I wouldn't know her name is.
I followed.
It's a good name. I
Yeah.
give her that name.
The one
you
you actually like
guess?
doxed her for the longest time.
Can you guess where she's
Yeah.
named from? Oh, you've already mentioned it.
I don't really want to do that because I don't want to dox Devil more than you already do.
Fair enough.
You don't screw up, you can if you want.
Because like I use my real name
I'll
openly,
send-
so I don't
send you
really
a
hide it.
message.
But
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
so do
your
I.
name is French. Like your
Yeah.
actual name.
like I just use a short English version of my name, but it's pretty much the same. But like I don't go around and like intentionally go like I'm gonna drop Nebbies or Yetis
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because they don't choose the username. Well, although Nebby is a bit, if you go to her Instagram, it's there. But Yeti is usually pretty well hidden for the most part, unless you have him on Facebook. So, but like he only
I
adds
sent you
certain
a
people, so you
message
wouldn't see
anyway.
it.
It's telling you where I got it from.
Okay, I get it. Okay, yes, I get it.
If she'd have been a boy, she'd have been Kieran. Daniel,
Yeah.
her brother, got his name from, if you like, ice hockey. the
Mhm.
team in Sheffield are the Sheffield Steelers, and their
Okay,
mascot was
that's
Steeler Dan,
cool.
and that's what he was named from. So we couldn't
That's
think of a
cool.
name. So yeah, there you go.
Mine's just an old French Catholic name that's like Archangel of whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and I have a
His is-
cousin with the same name as mine as well.
If we go to Lucifer, he's named after Lucifer's brother, or twin brother.
Oh right, okay.
There you go. It all
Bit of a
connects,
twat in
guys.
there. Yeah, it was a bit of a twat in that, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I don't know if you're in this generation. This is usually applied though, but Pokemon or Digimon?
Neither. They annoy me.
Yeah. I figured that. I just thought I'd put it out there and see.
Pointless, annoying. Even the cartoons make me want to smash the TV with a hammer.
You are definitely in the minority, but that's okay. I expected though, because like certain generations just don't like certain things. You can't force them to.
I wanted
my-
to see weird-looking little creatures. I'd go to Glasgow.
Accurate.
I'm right. Oh no, I'm right.
Don't even
Yes.
Pikachu. Yeah, that's totally how you spelled it too, Dusty.
Yes.
Who are you named? Who are you naming after, Lou? I'm not named after anybody. I don't like my name, actually. To be fair.
You don't?
No, not really. Never
I
have.
don't. Honestly, I don't really like mine either. To be honest.
No, well, if I say it, I can hear my mother saying it as well. I don't like it. Never have. It was either that or Dawn, apparently. I'm like, no.
All right, Deb.
I never see
Deb,
Dawn.
Deb, I have to go to the bathroom, so you can go ahead and ask a question if you have one. I know you. I know you remember some of the old questions.
You're the one with the questions.
Yeah, but you remember some of the older questions you could probably ask that we used to use.
I really don't.
Do you have one at all?
No.
Kill time, please.
Mike, you're supposed to do this before the show starts. There you go, Devil. You ask your mom
Did he
questions.
just have his pants
I
on?
asked
Is he
my
just
own.
sat there in his pants? I'm sure I just saw some tighty whities then.
Most
Oh
of
right,
it.
okay. They didn't look very tight or white. Oh
Want me
dear.
to ask my own mum question?
Yes.
Go on then.
What would you put into room 101?
Oh, that's a good one. Let me think.
The only person I can ask who actually knows what the fuck room 101 is.
Room 101. Well, we better sort of tell them what Room 101 is. You can Google it. It's a UK show on TV where you put everything that annoys you in the world in there, like wasps and things
And
like
it's
that
like
that you
it
don't
never
like.
existed. if you
Yeah,
put
they put it in Room 101 and that's it, gone forever. So what would I put in Room 101? Well, lately, probably call centres that don't help you.
That's fair.
Yeah. and wait times on phone calls when you're waiting to get through to customer service, and then they cut you off, and then you go try
That-
again, they cut you off and stuff like
That
that.
would be most call centers.
Yeah, exactly. There's just no customer service anymore, and I worked in customer service, and I would fire everybody I have to speak to lately.
Cats.
So, kitty. Meow. Like Jensen, he's bigger though. Bigger cat. You've muted yourself.
You're muted.
This is Plague.
This is
Plague?
what?
Plague.
Plague. Plague.
Plague. Plague the black cat.
Is it a
Nice.
boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh. Like Jensen, but he looks a bit bigger than Jensen. Jensen's only little.
Yeah.
He's a bit Siamese, not very big. And
If
he's
I
run
let
off.
Jensen into my room, he'd be up here in front of the camera.
Probably, I don't know where he is. Probably down here asleep.
Let's see. Try to see what the one last one we can do.
Okay.
What's the game you probably spent the most time playing? Like most hours you spent?
At the moment, it used to be Ark, but I've overtook Ark and it's New World right now.
Okay. I know Dev plays a lot of Ark.
Ark's good. I
Now
love
he plays
Ark.
a lot of
We
Ark.
played it from the start when it first came out.
Ah.
Well, it was before. It was like still in alpha or whatever it was, and it was.
Yeah.
It was really
shitty.
clunky and really shit and not optimized, but it was great fun. And like, We were all quite drunk, and we all bought it the same night. We downloaded it. It were only like 15 quid,
It wouldn't have
$20,
been
something like
as
that.
fun without
The
Kat.
people we played with, yeah, the people we played with made that game for us. And it's like we'd just started, all of us. We're just running down beach with his axes like a bunch of hooligans. And then we started building a house, and then like one of them would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I've just shit in your house." And we were all kind of tipsy, and we just that were it. We just started laughing, and when we've played, we've hammered that game. Absolutely hammered it.
I've just bought it, but I don't have the space for it right now. But I
Oh,
It is
did
a
just buy it.
large-ass
It's a
game.
good game. It's good survival, that one. But I
Oh,
do
yeah,
like
'cause-
survivals with when I'm playing with somebody, not so much on my own.
So what genre is more of your favorite? Like what do you tend to do the most?
MMOs, really.
Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of
Yeah.
those too. I do that or action
MMO.
adventure.
But it's my social because I don't get out much because I work for myself at home, so I'm not going
Yeah.
out to a job. So this
That's
is
true.
my social life.
That's true.
So I'll go on New World and Dusty will be there and she'll be talking in my ear all and
Yeah.
laughing and
I need to get back into
Yeah.
playing.
exactly, you need to get, and we just have a giggle and it's fun, and that's my social life. So
So when are
I'm
you
so sad.
when are you coming back to streaming? I guess probably soon. I guess. Eh?
Hogwarts probably.
Hogwarts.
So
That's
Tuesday, yeah.
it comes out Tuesday. Oh my god. All right.
Well, we
Yeah.
have the early access. So
Yeah.
it's like 3-day early access.
Yeah, so it'll probably be then. I've only just really started to feel better. Like the
Yeah.
last time you asked me to do this, what, a couple of weeks ago? I
it-
just felt like shit. I
Is
really
this-
was poorly.
Is it single player?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
it
that
is.
sucks.
but we're going to be chatting and playing it. Get your ones ready. No,
I was gonna say that kind of sucks because then you could have had like Yuri play with you guys too and all that.
yeah,
and-
I would love it. What I always wanted, right from seeing like Harry Potter,
I
was
wish.
an MMO in the style of Hogwarts. That would be hilarious. You imagine everybody going to school and you start at year one. You have to get your letter when you're 11. You start at year one, and you have to go through the years and learn, do
Yeah.
all the lessons, and then when you've got to go and you get a job at the end of it, and you could be an aura like catching dark wizards, or you could be a dark wizard, or you could get different jobs.
That
It'd
would be
great
cool.
fun, that. An
And,
MMO like that would be so good.
And like you start off with like your own group could be your own. You guys could pick a house that you represent and like do
Yeah.
it that way.
Exactly. It'd be great. It would really would an MMO based on Harry Potter. It
On
really
like
would.
online Quidditch tournaments with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Everything like that. It'd be such a good game.
That's
Well,
why
I
I'm like
am looking forward to
apprehensive.
this
Like
one.
we'll see.
Yeah, no, just because I've looked forward to it so long, I don't want it to be shit. If it's shit, I'll be gutted.
Yeah,
Because there are
Yeah.
other
Really
games
hoping
I've
it's
waited for. I
nothing of
can't
the
think.
hype.
Yeah, exactly. But there's other games I've waited and waited and waited for, and thought actually got to play it and thought, shit, you know.
Yeah, you
So
want to
we
be
shall see.
you want to be more like Elder Scrolls Online instead of Fallout 76.
Yeah, exactly. I've played 10 minutes Fallout 76.
Oh
And I'm
boy,
like,
it's so boring. At least when I first came out, it was like you can't do anything and like there's nothing going on.
Mm,
And you gotta,
exactly.
like you gotta walk for an hour to start any quests.
Yeah.
like oh yeah, this is great. I love it.
Mm, exactly. But we shall see. This time next week, I might be like here annoyed because it's so crap, but we'll see.
All right, so make sure you guys follow poor Lulu then because Lulu is on the track close to 100.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
get
get
in
Lulu
there.
to 100.
Mm, we shall see.
We'll see if she can become a really good wizard in it or fail.
No, well, I'm good at making the pictures of wizards. I made Dusty's picture. It was quite cool.
That's the thing too.
Sure, yeah.
Those kind of games are only good with people too. So it's like if you go in there by yourself, it's probably more boring.
Yeah, but it is a single play, you see. But
That's the problem. Yeah. So hopefully it works out.
Depends
Uh,
on how the game has done
Yeah.
the single player.
yeah,
It doesn't have
exactly.
this. It doesn't have the same bigger space like other games too.
Mm.
Even if
Like it's
there's
still
a-
already a big, like
It
Hogwarts
is
is already
kinda
pretty big,
I
but
think we haven't seen most of it, so
That's
we'll
true.
see.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I said, though, I'd love it if this game was an MMO. But that'd take a lot of work, but based on the books and everything.
Yeah.
Because there is some stuff in the game that I've seen that you don't see in the movies.
Is
They
this-
belong in the books.
Well,
and
that's
stuff.
because it's a lot
It's a prequel, right?
before any of the
It's-
books.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
set in something like 1880 or something like that. I know it's 18.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So like, yeah, it's a prequel. Okay.
And you start in 5th year. So,
Started.
Oh.
you start as a
I
5th
thought
year.
you start. I think you'd start at first year and work your way up.
That's what she's saying. She wanted to start her first year and work her way up, but then you don't.
Yeah,
get a
but
chance to do
that's
that.
as an MMO, you know.
Yeah.
Start with all your mates, you start going on train and fighting and messing about on train and
What's your
causing problems.
what's your Hogwarts house?
Slytherin.
was.
It was Hufflepuff. It was Hufflepuff, but then I kept deleting it and trying again until I got Slytherin.
Oh my god.
Because Dusty's in Slytherin.
So she is
Hogwarts,
actually
well, like
a Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not. I'm a Slytherin now.
So Devil,
But-
you're a Ravenclaw?
Yes.
But Hufflepuff's a bit, meh, innit? And Gryffindor, they're all like goody two shoes, aren't they? And it's
The
like,
only
no, that's
times
not
I've
me.
done the quiz, I've ever got Ravenclaw or Slytherin.
I usually always go Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw.
I mean, me,
I understand.
Patronus is an eagle. Kind of good. So,
I'm not goody two shoes enough for Gryffindor. That'll never happen. I'm never gonna be the main character.
Gryffindor are good at two shoes.
no,
they
they
can
are.
be.
They
can be.
Yes, but they're not.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
I think you can
based-
more than one.
based on the
That's
movies.
you. Yeah, exactly.
You can't base it on the movies.
But based on the movies, they're goody two shoes. Damn it.
That's
I
your
think you can have more than one
assumption.
character, so I might have one in each. Who knows?
Yeah.
And just
Don't
see
know
which
if you
one
would
plays
play
better.
It sees if
Yeah.
there's a difference, though.
different
So if there's no
stories and
difference,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to like do at least a couple files and see how they played out.
Yeah, I think you can visit all the houses anyway, the common rooms and stuff. So
I'm
We
gonna
shall
go with
see.
Hogsmeade.
can have more than one tune. That's good. Good to know.
Well, we hit around the time that we normally would end. So it's good having you on finally, Lulu, despite you being ill
Thank you
forever
for-
now.
Yeah, no. Oh, better now though. Better now. I'm all right. Now. Just about.
And yeah, it's been good and good seeing you again. Of course, Devil, who's always welcome back whenever she wants. You guys are both welcome back anytime too.
Thank you. It's
Like,
been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it.
I'm
It's
not
been fun.
considered a guest anymore. According
No,
to
you're
the
like-
spot, so
Yeah, you're like a fill-in when we have no one coming in. So.
sure.
Oh.
I'm not that bad.
Oh,
The
yeah,
first time I
Devil.
came on, I crashed it. So
Yeah. like
we were like halfway through it, and I crashed.
yeah, she's been like in the chat, and we're like, well, it's just easier to bring her in. Like.
No, I was eating food and saw that you were doing the podcast, so I just sat there streaming you while I was eating.
And usually Yuri's like every couple months because we do like our wrestling stuff was usually with Yuri. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Wrestling. Boo.
That's fun.
That's something else that needs to go in room 101. Wrestling.
I'm not going into that with you now. All right, Dev, time to ban Lulu.
Yep. And that's it. All right, that's it. Show's over.
Is there?
We're gonna
Uh,
rate out to.
is
Yeah,
I was gonna say I already had Devil give me a target.
Oh, perfect. All right, so Dev, wind us down.
All right, thanks everybody that came out and hung out. We are reading. I don't know how to say this name. Devil, you want to tell us?
Polosaurus.
All right, there you go. It looks like definitely. Looks,
You
Okay,
sound
I'll
so
tell you one more
buzzed
thing
today.
about Devil that's quite funny. Can I just squeeze
Sure.
something in?
Sure.
Just to embarrass her a bit. When she
Oh,
was very
good.
little, she would have been about 5 or 6. We were in the car driving up to Scotland. We're playing I Spy. You know what I Spy is? I
Mhm.
Spy with My Little Eye. Something beginning with whatever, yeah? Well, Devil said I Spy with something beginning with S.
Oh
So we
no.
went like sky, street, everything we could think of. And in the end I said, no, we give up. Everybody gives up. You win. What was it? Stegosaurus. You, can you remember doing that?
Yes, I
Such a
can.
brat. It's like Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. That's such a devil thing to do is make up a thing that you can't actually see.
But
There you
it's
go.
Velosaurus and they play and destroy all humans.
Oh, that's a great game.
So
It is a good
there.
game. I like that one. Yes.
So yes, we're gonna go off to a dinosaur.
Okay.
A skeleton
fun.
dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
So when we get over there, show them some love, support, all that good stuff. Drop a follow.
Yes, please.
Don't know who Mike has for guest next time.
I'll figure it out. We might just get you to talk a bit more, Dev, in the next one. So,
Doubtful, but okay.
well, we got it. It's your channel.
Yeah, but it's not just my podcast.
Okay, Dev. A living person. No. Sometimes we invite a living person. Sometimes we have other virtual peoples that Dev knows, which are also fun
Well-
too. So I'll keep you guys posted on who we have on.
Could always have the skeleton episode next
Yeah, it's
week.
true. I have to talk to Devil and see if we can. I want to try to get Brad with no R
Yes, we will try to.
because he's a fun guy to
He
have
is.
on.
Mum's even.
No, he's a skeleton. He's not a mushroom.
Sorry. That's right. That's right.
Brad played Ghost Exorcism.
Anyways,
Oh yeah, no.
till next time, stay happy, stay healthy. If you can, stay high. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. And till next time, bye. Have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.